let's shut little. I am down. I did a surgery from today when I filmed this. Something blowing here and there. I did a surgery in my, I think it's called sinus up here 5 days ago, and it's hard. It's hard to breathe. I don't know if you can hear it. It's hard to breathe. It's hurt like hell. I need to take 2 Alvedon every 6 hours, and it was a bigger surgery than they was thinking from the beginning, because the thing is, like, I had a problem with the whole body actually, but nose, ear and throat the whole life. And the problem with my nose, I had done a surgery in my nose up here in the sinuses 2019, but I did it when I was awake. Of all the surgeries I have done, and then I have cut my stomach open like 3 times, this was the worst ever. And when they did that 2019, I screamed like a baby. And I'm 40 today, and I have been through a lot, and I scream like a baby. This time I did a bigger one. I wait for this for a couple of months now, because I had this infection in my sinuses that didn't go away. They couldn't take this away with medicine, and it's just bother to go around with an infection all the time. And they put me for the waiting list for the surgery, and they called me and say they have a time for me, who was Wednesday last week. And I didn't have to stay on the hospital, even if it was what they was thinking from the beginning, but they had no room for me, so they sent me home. And they took me down for sleep, and it took 2 hours and 17 minutes. And they found they found 3 wrong things in my sinuses. For the first, this was he asked me before I fall asleep. He asked me if I do a lot of nose spray, which I have done a lot, and he told me I understand why, because something is not correct in here and you can't breathe with this one. And I told him that's exactly how it is. Then he told me there should be, like, if I understand him right, like 1 bag on each side here over the teeth, and on one side here I had 2 bags, so he need to fix that also. And then he also asked me, do you have a lot of headache? And I told him yes, I have the Horton's headache. And he looked at me and he told me, I think I know the problem to your headache, because there is too tight up here. Because I pointed to him before he told me where he see the problem. He asked me, where is the headache? And I told him it's exactly here. And he told me, yeah, that's why I see on the picture also that this is too tight up here. So I need to open it and empty, because it's a lot of things stuck in here. It should not be there. And it's pressed to be the headache. And it's never ending for me. I just went through more and more surgeries all the time, more and more problems. And when I woke up, I could breathe to my nose. I was so happy I could breathe. And he told me, this not gonna stay forever, because when you go home from here, you're gonna be blocked in your nose, and it's gonna be like this for 4 to 6 weeks. He had right. They sent me home with this like hospital taxi, and it was really nice. I sit there and talk with an old lady who also was there, and this was in another city where I live, so it took 1.5 hours to go back home with that taxi, and actually 3 hours for me to take myself there in the morning with the bus. And the problem started when I come home, because it started to bleed a lot, like a lot. They give me something to put here over the nose, and I had no problem in the taxi. It was just when I looked down, it started to bleed a lot. But when I come home, it just poof, so much blood. And I had a big, like, you can say it like a tampon, but you know, when you have for the woman when it's bleeding. But this was like a really big one, and you put this like that under your nose to take up the blood. And I went through that one for 2 hours, totally bloody. And I was like, shit. I come home to the stress, and it's really affected me. He also told me that I can't walk with the dogs because I can't do any physical activities for 2 weeks. I need to rest. And I don't know if you understand me yet of all the videos that I can't rest. I have a really hard time to rest. I want to rest, but I feel the whole time it's so much to do. So yesterday I did the laundry. My son helped me actually. And now I have to fold it. This is not so bad for me. I just stand here and talk, you know. But I have, beside the bleeding, I got fever. I was so blocked in my nose that for 48 hours I couldn't sleep, because when I fall asleep I stop breathing. So I wake up that I didn't breathe. And I can tell you, breathing only to the mouth, this really, really dries out the mouth and the lips. I don't know if I drink maybe 15 of this every day, because I get so dry in my mouth. And I also, now when I actually sleep again, wake up because I need to drink, because it's just so dry. And over that, because he went down, I know since they checked my teeth, even if my teeth is really good, this they go up in the sinuses. So now everything is like hurting. It really feels like, I don't know if I get someone hit me in the nose, someone hit me on my teeth, someone tried to kill my head. It's the worst over the worst. Life is not always easy, and I know I'm not the only one who have a bad life, or bad. I went through a lot in hospital wise, medicine wise, sickness wise. They don't know I am alive because I have so much problem. You can't see it from the outside, but you can see it from the inside. Just need to catch my breath. Can't breathe through the nose. I feel like this is probably the longest time I stand up since the surgery. And I don't know what you think, but I think to actually have problem from the neck and up is like the worst over the worst, because you can't do anything. If your teeth hurts, your head hurts, so it's just hard to breathing, you know, everything. The whole body is affected if this part is hurting, and everything on this part is hurting right now. Even now when I talk, I just feel it in my teeth here. And I'm gonna go back to the hospital Wednesday, so he wanted 1 week for me to recover home, and then I also gonna go back after 2 months just to check it. And I read that it can take fucking 2 years to have the nose back and not be swollen. And I know it's not like a big, but I feel it's big because it's hurt like hell. If I just stand in the shower and I shower my face with water and I do like this and I touch my nose, I'm screaming, because that's how it hurts in my nose. So bad. But I'm still happy they can do something, and that I live in a country actually can help me with my problems. And I just can wish for that I have a better breathing life when my sinuses is healing. You see, after maybe 2 years I can see if it's good or not. No, I hope it's starting to get better. Now I can actually put some sip air through the nose, like little. The first 48 hours I couldn't do anything through the nose. And the thing is hard also, I'm not allowed to take anything out. I used to allowed to take it in, which also make the head hurts even more. Because I get a paper where it's then like, if I take this out, like sneeze, when they do this kind of surgery, they hurt the bone, and the bone can be affected, and the hole in the bone can be affected. So I can just wipe like with a paper under here, which I always have to have a paper on me, because it's just go from 1 to 10 and it start to bleed. So I'm just gonna fold the laundry, and then I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do with myself. Sometimes it hurts so much in the head that I can't even look at my phone, I can't look at the TV, or else I just sit in front of the TV when I can, because I never sit in front of the TV, but I can't like concentrate in my head. I have a problem to focus, I can't do work or anything like this anyway. But I'm actually done with school for this semester, beside one thing. And that is that me and my group, we are 4 people, we had to redo an exam, writing exam, and we was going to do that Friday, but didn't feel good enough to sit with them, because my head was exploding like hell. So that's the only thing I have to do. Or else I'm done with the first year. Yay! I'm done with the first year to be in an occupational therapist. It went fast. I think all the years went really, really fast. It's like it's just boom and then it's over. And what did we do with that year? I don't know. Yeah, I just wanted you to have an update why it's not gonna be a proper video this time, and you know why I can't do so much physical work in a video for quite some time. I hope I can do that soon. And I also want to show you, because I fixed my daughter's bedroom before I went to the hospital. So let's check this out before I actually gonna end this video and continue with my suffering on my breathing and my nose. Here you see it's quite this, but I painted here, and the thing is that this you don't see it if you stand from behind. Painted everywhere around here, have been cleaning here. Put the mirror here. My parents were sleeping here. Put the bed here. She didn't fix it, but bed in the middle. They were sleeping here. That's why I wanted to fix this before they come. This is the little breakfast place. I think this is so cute. And I put the plant here, which really, really, I think fits in this place. And then I put a shelf here. And I'm really happy for the end result. Just gonna fix the bed. She has some stuff under here. I didn't take this out, but this is the result. I think this is a really nice guest room, and yeah, it should be a carpet here, but the carpet she had who really matched this set here and the blanket. it needs to be cleaned, so that's why I don't have it now. I didn't want to put it out when it was dirty. So I need to book time when I'm healthy again and can carry some stuff. I need to book time to clean all the carpets actually. But this is the end result and I'm really happy for it. Yes. And with that said, I want to say thank you for watching this strange episode. Just an update of my life right now. And I see you in the next one. Bye bye.